Hi, let's talk about your research paper. The first thing you need is the research checklist that is posted on OSpace. There you will find all the important areas that you have to cover for this research paper. First, the genre definition. Find a dictionary, an encyclopedia, a folklore dictionary, or any academic source that can give you a definition of material culture. Write the definition, quote it, cite it in your references pages. Second, the item description. The definition of the genre is material culture. So the item that you're going to have to talk about is an item that satisfies the concept of a material cultural object. So your professor will go around and ask you what you're going to be writing about. Once you find the topic of your research, you will need to have a picture of the object and then a description that tells us what is it and how it is used. The context of the item is another aspect that you have to cover. The context means where, how, and why the item is used. So, for example, if you're writing about someone collecting shoes, then you have to talk about what is the reason for people collecting those shoes, what are they planning to do with them, why they find value in the collection, etc. Also, the informant interpretation. This is your interview. Do not, I repeat, do not use the question answer format. This should be a narrative interview, meaning that you will ask the question and your informant will tell you how he or she uses the object, what does it mean, and why is it important for him or she to use it and to be part of his or her life. Then, the second part, after the context of the item, is your interpretation, collector's interpretation. What you, as a researcher, wants to know and your analysis about it. So that means that you will require sources, academic sources, professional sources that can help you prove or disprove what you are researching. These sources must be academic, written by experts in the field and written by people who are recognized as authorities. However, if you need to use popular sources as websites, then you have to be able to balance that with an academic point of view. Remember, this is your research, is your point of view, is your experience. Do you agree with the person? Why do you agree? Do you have the same experience? Why is it important for you to talk about your experience? Do you find interesting this activity? And why do you find it interesting? Had anyone written about this aspect before? What have they said? Do you agree with them? Why? If you don't agree, also why don't you agree? That is the basic, most important part of your paper. At the end, remember to include a bibliography with all the sources that you have used. You need 3 to 4 sources for this paper. The paper should be about 4 to 5 pages in length text, and the picture and the bibliography should be placed separate. At the same time, once you have your annotated bibliography, what do you need to do? Well, the first thing you need to do is tell me why did you find this book, article, or site useful? How do you evaluate that source? Is it useful because of the accuracy? Is it useful because it gives a clear vision, an idea of what you're researching? This is you evaluating your sources. I hope this helped. Otherwise, if you still have problems or questions, please come and see me in my office hours and then we can talk about it. Also, you can visit the SRC for help with your paper. Thank you much. Good luck.